Hi, welcome to Life Skills with Louie. Today we are talking about the connecting to calm skill of willing posture. If you haven't watched the introduction to the reality acceptance skills, that will be helpful for orienting you to this mini section. And if you haven't watched the introduction to the connecting to calm skills, I would encourage you to do that. It gives a good framing to these skills and also some tips. Finally, if you haven't watched the introduction to the entire video series, please do that so you understand how to orient yourself to the 5 sets of skills and when to use each of them. So, willing posture. We spoke in the last video about willfulness and willingness, and we've talked about radical acceptance. If you haven't watched those, I'd probably encourage you to do so before really diving into this section. And posture, your body's state, is one easy road into beginning to connect with this willingness state of being. 2 key ways of working with the body that are taught in dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT, are what's called a half smile and willing hands. These come from other meditation mindfulness practices, and I want to explain them and then go a little deeper. So the half smile is really more of an inner smile, smiling from your heart. It doesn't even have to show on your lips, though it can with a really gentle, subtle upturn of the lips. But try feeling what it is like to smile inside, even a little bit. It can be a sad smile, a compassionate smile. It doesn't have to be a giant smile. It may be a giant smile. But you can tell when someone is smiling within a little bit and when they're not. Many times you can see it in the eyes. And it's a really subtle practice that you can do literally anytime. No one will know you're doing it. And it can create a shift in your body and your biology that can begin this transformation from willfulness to willingness. Another practice is willing hands. So when you're in willfulness, the hands will tend to be tight, somewhat tight. And you can start to notice that and consciously relax the hands. Feel warmth start to flow through them. And as you do that, that may also lead to somewhat of a shift into willingness. You can also notice other elements of your posture. I talk about this within somatic restructuring in Getting to Great. You can notice if there's other ways you're having a willful posture, if you're tensing certain muscles and there are many ways to have a willful posture. It could be a willfully sunken posture. It could be willfully aggressive. It could be willfully fearful, like you're pulling away. And you can notice this and then see if you're able to relax a little bit, straighten up a little bit, pull back a little bit if you're in this like more aggressive posture. Posture is a wonderful tool to actually change the emotions and thoughts. The saying from AA, move a muscle, change a thought, is a really powerful saying, and that's why it's stuck. So the practice of willing posture is something that's ongoing. Listen to your own intuition about what it looks like for you. You can explore other forms of movement in order to explore posture more. But this is a very powerful practice, willing posture.